Ready?
Ready.
1, 2.
Really?
Welcome to Girl That Book.
Man, look.
Girl That Book, Man Look is your one-stop shop for Black romance recaps with a twist. Each time we will be discussing books by your favorite authors or your authors you don't even know, just Black romance authors. And yeah, so that's what this is. Y'all ready? Before we start, what y'all drinking?
Ooh. That's Silver Mountain. What kind of water is that?
Ice Mountain.
Ice Mountain. Okay, yeah, from the glaciers.
This is smart water for those people that are smart.
Oh, smart. Or are you drinking to get smart?
Get smarter.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Well, I'm a Dr. Pepper. I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor today.
Oh.
Doctor
of Pepper. So you know all about the pepper.
I'm the oddball.
Yeah.
There's always one.
There's always one.
What is it?
What is that?
It is Uncle Nearest.
Nearest to who? Nearest to get drunk?
Jack Daniels. True story.
And I don't know the nicknames, just
No, it's not Jack Daniels. Your question was closest to who? I mean, nearest to who is what you asked, and I said Jack Daniels. Look it up.
Okay.
What's it called?
Can you just tell us what it is? Just
Uncle Nearest. I just told you.
Uncle Nearest.
All right, yum. Sounds delicious.
Uncle Nearest. Got it. Oh, I forgot. I'm Jelana, aka Lana, aka Virgo Girl.
This is clown.
Dana.
I'm Otis.
I'm
You Dr. Peppered out.
I'm Malik. I need a doctor. For real.
Jeez. Oh my goodness. Gotta give him the highlight.
Yeah. All right. I'm Malik. Hello, everyone.
You got all serious.
Get your pastor mode on, bro.
All right, good.
It's like you did a queen to be.
Queen? Ain't no queen bee.
I'm talking about Coming to America when he was laughing and then got a straight face.
Oh, okay. All right, then. Come on now.
I am not a
queen bee.
He said, hold up.
I am no queen
man. I'm a man.
Speaking of which,
trust me, I'm a man.
And I know we have to, but this is part of romance too. I think this is a man truth early.
Early.
Men should not quote women's rap lyrics.
Agreed.
That is that.
However random that was the truth.
I've been in the club, and then when All About the Benjamins come on, and Queen Bee, Lil Kim Park come on, let me with the bee hard. I'm like, yo, what are you doing?
I was about to say, Malik, when is the last time you've been to the club? But then when you said the song, I'm like, oh, he talking about he talking about back in the day.
He was like, time out.
Now, way back.
Yeah. Well, I show up in the club today, boy. It'd be like, it'd be a problem. They'd be looking at me like, is something happening here? He must be the feds or something. We got to shut it down. Anyway, okay. I just had to put that in. So I'm back to the regular scheduled program.
Oh, now to buy. Okay. Well, thank you for that. True information.
Anytime.
I'll be sure to let all my guy friends know.
Very much so.
Please.
That's a you put that on a caption, like when your storyboard, if you're singing the female versions of these songs, then kill yourself.
Oh, wait. Oh.
You quote, if you know all about the Benjamins, you can quote Lil Kim, but you can't quote Biggie's verse. Kill yourself. Go home. Get out of here.
You know that is not. You sound like you was born in the 70s. You know that's not politically correct now.
What? I was born in the 70s.
That's what I said.
Oh my goodness.
That's the point.
That's the point.
Whatever.
You might get canceled for saying stuff like that.
Right. Now you gotta retract. You gotta say you sorry publicly.
Do an iOS press release on Instagram.
What was said was only strictly from Malik. It was not this whole girl that look, man that look. It was only
I'm so sorry. I am doing a lot of introspective thinking about what I said, and I've joined a couple of self-help.
That's not what Kurt Franklin said. He was like, this Negro over here, right. I'm just being a dad. So keep recording.
He said,
That
was funny. That was hilarious, by the way.
I was so proud of Kurt. I didn't know what to do. I was like, that part. And then when his mom got on the line, I was like, that part.
Yeah. Kurt said he was done with this.
I still haven't heard the conversation.
Oh, you haven't heard?
Oh.
No.
Yeah. That's sad. You can tell that the boy has problems, but that's okay, because so does some of these people in the Power Sisters series. They got some problems.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Yes, Lord.
And on that note, prepare to be ambushed by Dana.
By me. So let's just dive right in. We are at Whatever, Whenever Power Sisters series. Oh yeah. So this is the thing. Last week we kind of talked about Rashida and Bryce. Remember, they were neighbors, and we don't know what was really going to happen with that. So let's just catch up to what's happening now. We're on chapter 15 to 28, and we're just gonna jump in. So what happens was, remember, they're single parents for the night. They are single parents for the night. So they decided to go to dinner. They are having a great time at dinner. I mean, it's like easy. It's so easy to talk to her. It's like, I don't know, I wouldn't say love at first sight, but it's kind of like love at first sight. But you know, that's not what the book says. I'm just trying to tell you what I'm getting from the book. Like, the vibe that they had at dinner was every girl's wish. That's what I'll do. It's every girl's wish to just feel so special. So you know what? The date is coming to an end, but the night is still young. It is still young. So she was like, all right, well, everything was nice. He said, hold up. Didn't we talk about a massage? And, you know, she was like, okay, so there were two people at the time. This person over here, Rashida, and then this person over here was like, Rashida. So the Rashida was like, girl, yes, the massage. But, you know, she had to be like, oh, well, like, if you want, yeah, that's fine. If you want, we could do that. And so he's like, yeah, I'll be right back. Because, you know, they live close by. So he rushes home. She has to get herself together. You know, that's what women do. You get yourself together. This Negro came back with a heating pad, like a heating pad. So he came back like on a real massage, like real massage stuff. So I was like, what is he gonna do with the heating pad? What are you gonna do? Like rubber flipper, rubber dye? What is that? Because when I have massages, I have never had a heating pad. Now, the massage oils might have heated up, but I didn't have a heating pad. But maybe he was just gonna loosen everything up. I think that was, yeah, like, yep, you know, and then right over, yeah, just like that, Malik. It was like that. So anyway, he comes over and he's just ready, like sets her in the chair. It's like, okay, let me just get to business. Before we know it, old girl is moaning. I said, ooh, ooh, ooh. It's a massage. It's just a massage. But you know what? It might have been a long time. Like, I really don't know what really happened. But I mean, she is feeling this massage. Like, we'll get to his fingers, but he must really have some magical fingers, because if you're moaning and growing and nothing is going on but a massage, like what kind of oils, what was in that heating pad? I'm still trying to figure it out, because we might have to all buy one of them heating pads, because if it could, anyway. So then he gets to rubbing and touching, and before we knew it, his manhood is hard as a rock. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are you so absolute? Like, you are like, yes, yes, yes. Dude, you're supposed to be giving a massage. You've got to have some self-control. But that might have been because when he was rubbing on, I think I read, I'm not for sure, that she grabbed his hand and put him on her breast. Not one breast, but two breasts. She just put him on there, and before you knew it, he was like, oh, is this what we're doing? I think this is what we're doing. So he got to rubbing, and I think that's when he got excited in his manhood. I was like, I don't know. All of that together could make I don't know. But the next thing I know, I think I read his fingers might have slipped, like kind of pulled, like, I think, so I don't recall what she was wearing, because I was just so, but his fingers slid her panties over. Ooh. And I don't remember if it was, all I know.
Slide a phone, like when you slide your phone.
You know, like, you like swipe, swipe left. I think he was swiping left and right with two. I think it was something going on. All I can remember is I was like, holy moly. I don't know if he put four. All I know was holy moly donut shop. A lot was going on. Like, a lot was going on. She got to jerking and gyrating and stuff. So he was just being the gentleman that he was. He held her. He held her through that moment. He held her and let her recover. And then he packed up his stuff. Packed it up.
Get it right now.
He packed it up. He made sure to take that heating pad, because I'm telling you, something's in that heating pad. He packed that up too. And he was like, all right, I'm about to go. All I know, my heart was racing. So I can imagine what this girl was going through, because wait, you're about to leave. Because, you know, I don't even know if she realized in the moment what was happening, and if fingers can do that and just take you out. Because this man,
they were doing sign language.
She was on cloud 10, not 9. We skipped to right to 10. She was on 10. She was feeling just so wonderful. Like, okay, so what happens is then, you know, her sisters are part of her life. She loves her sisters, and they always have this lunch, and they get to kind of hang out. So her sisters were like, tell us about this guy. Angel's like, I hope to God you done spreaded your legs. And Dana's like, I cannot believe it. It's too early. What are we doing? You both need to get your life together. She's a sour puss, I might add. I'm like, girl. But anyway, I mean, you know, she's newly in her little situation. So I understand where the sisters are coming from. But the sisters, you know, they're kind of excited for her. She does drop a bomb and tell her sisters that his fingers were nice. Like, he might have had a nice manicure. I think that's what she was trying to say. But I don't think she's seen the manicure. But I think she was trying to tell him. But so, you know, I don't know. So she had to leave, and she was just rushing home, and she had her son with her, and she gets a phone call, and Bryce is panicked. I don't know if he was panicked because his manicure was bad. I don't know. But he was in a panic, and she was like, dude, what is... Well, I hope he had a manicure feet. But anyway, so he was like, what is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with you? And she was, he was like, my daughter locked herself in the bathroom. It doesn't take, because women, that's why we drink smart water, because we are already smart. That's a plug for smart water. She already knew what the issue was. She didn't need nobody to tell her. She clearly knew what the issue was, and she took responsibility. She did what she had to do. And now she's on her way to the house. She gets to the house. She loves up on the little girl, loves her up, makes her feel special. And then, you know, she takes her out and they have a great time. Then they come back and they're like kind of, I would say family bonding, but you know, these are just neighbors. They're like neighbors with kind of finger benefits. I don't know. I don't know, but
like
anyway, they're sitting there. Yeah,
right.
I don't know, but something is happening. Like something is happening. I'm not quite sure, but they were like, we probably should tell the kids because they had planned a trip, and they only planned a trip because Bryce had some work to do, and he just invited her, and she was like, well, we probably should tell the kids. And needless to say, kids are smart. They done picked up on all the vibes. So the kids didn't need you to tell them anything. They done figured everything out. So now her sisters were like, wait. Before you go on this trip, we're gonna need to meet this man. And she's like, oh Lord, like, you remember, like, Angel's crazy and Dana is stuffy. So she was like, oh, all right. So when she meets them, he's all in. He was like, I can handle it. I can handle it. It was so bad that Angel wanted his social security number. That's how deep she went. Like, she was asking him everything. The
crazy
like,
sister.
She just wanted everything. And then she also let him know, like, dude, if you mess with my sister, I'm gonna hit your balls with a bag of quarters. And I was like, oh my God, that must
hurts. Yes,
and I mean, like, who got that many quarters nowadays? I mean, we're in a pandemic. We ain't got no change. But whatever she got,
my balls with some quarters though.
Well, Angel, she's a little.
Yeah.
And Dana was just kind of like, you don't want these problems. She just made it as clean as she could. Like, Angel's crazy, and I'm just gonna tell you, you don't want those problems. And he's just like, okay, we're just kind of going on a trip. Well, they get on this trip, right? The setting, everything is good. Like, the place is nice. He set it out. He even set it out so much that he had her own room. She's like, Negro, who was sleeping in that room? I was not sleeping in a separate room. Like, but that was a gentleman, total gentleman. Like, he was like, I didn't want to assume. He was assuming. I mean, because if okay. Anyway, so they were really, really excited about this trip. Everything goes down, and before you know it, I think I recall, like, he was like, you know, we'll get ready, we'll go to dinner or something like that. And I think he was sitting and he was waiting for her to get dressed for dinner, but she came out in dessert. She had skipped over everything and just really was like, I didn't come to play. She knew before getting on the plane what was about to go down. So you know what?
It's about to go down.
When I say it's about to go down, it's about to go down. This is, I mean, he went, now that we're talking about down, he went down on her. I mean, the thought of it, I don't even have a sign. I don't even know where my signs are. So I'll just hold up the book again just to perfect. But he went down on her. I mean, like, he was desperate or something. I mean, like, he went inside. He cleaned up I don't even understand what was happening. But when I was reading it, I said, holy moly, donut shop again. I was like,
Krispy Kreme.
So, I mean, he had to run and get a kind. I think it was chocolate, just chocolate. It was a chocolate donut, and it might have had a filling in it, I think. I think that
sounds like a good pastry.
It was a very good pastry based on what I remember. Good pastry. So
Boom.
He ran and got a condom because he knew what was about to happen. And when he got back, she grabbed his manhood, like she grabbed it and she went to her knees and he said, "Next time, baby." Oh, no, 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 no. Like he was like, "I don't have time to play. You didn't have time to play. We're not about to wet my whistle. I don't, I gotta get inside and I need to get inside right now." I said, "Oh, girl." If he came anyway, so he lifted her up, like he lifted her up and he plunged so deep, like deep into her, like he was touching her back. He was. I said,
"Oh wait,
yes, he touched her back."
Yeah.
The back.
No, that happened. He touched her back, and I know her back wasn't hurting because remember she had already had that massage, so she was okay. She was all right.
She was good.
She was okay. I mean, he had to start thinking about sports scores, you guys, to try not to come. I mean, just explode. I mean, he was like, what was the last score of the, I don't even know what I'm watching, the hockey. He don't even watch hockey. He was just really trying to figure it all out. But, so, you know, he had to take it out. He had to just take it out. Like, he was like, "No, that ain't working. So I'm going to take it out. I'm going to regroup." He went back down to say hello. And when he was down there saluting, I mean, I don't know. But then he flipped her over, like on her face and her butt was up. I just know that I read her throwback game was just on point. I mean, girls do run the world, right? So I can imagine what was happening for her. All I remember reading
was like a gym. This wasn't the Olympics. Did you read the Olympics? Sound like gymnastics.
No. He was howling like a wolf, like howling. I said, "Where are y'all's in a hotel? Oh my gosh, what is happening?" But you know, sometimes things just happen. And you know, well, that went on. That went on and that went on, and they had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night. And then there was a phone call. And I was like, "Phone call? What? Who? Hello? Don't answer the phone. We just had an amazing," but she could tell from his voice something was going down. And she was just like, what is wrong? What is wrong? And he said, "We're going to have to cut this trip short. After we got to leave." No, nigga, no. We ain't going nowhere. But no, that's not what happened.
Nowhere.
We ain't going nowhere. Not after he done rubbed it, flipped it, rubbed it down. Oh no, like all of that was happening, and now we gotta leave. We had a great time. But anyway, they leave and they have to get home. And his situation that he was going through, because clearly it had to be a situation, right? Because why we gotta leave if it wasn't? So he was going through a situation, and while he was going through a situation, he iced Rashida. Stop calling and everything. I will break them 2 fingers. Like, dude, for real, you ain't gonna call me back. You really ain't gonna call me back. So, needless to say, something is going down. And I don't know if somebody done popped up in his life and he can't deal with that. I don't know if somebody done popped up in his daughter's life and he can't deal with that. I don't know if her baby daddy done did some shady stuff. I don't know if Angel done called. I don't know if Dana done called. I have no idea. But if you want to know what happened, you gotta keep reading. You gotta keep reading. You gotta keep reading. You gotta keep reading. But I do have some questions. And one of my questions is it too early to be dating or in a serious relationship if somebody recently got divorced?
Recently got divorced. How soon? That's I don't know. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, because I would just, let's just give it a little time, and let's just say 4 months.
It depends on the relationship. It depends on the marriage. Were they separated? It's a lot of things that come into play with that. Now, if he was fresh off saying I want a divorce, and a week later, yeah, that's a little soon.
Yeah, I don't know what it means to be divorced, but I think what I've heard is that when people, they were already separated mentally before the paperwork came. So the processing time, I think, is about how that person has been dealing with that time, not being in a relationship or in a marriage with that individual. So if they've kind of worked on themselves and went to their own counseling and know where they're at, then yeah, that 4 months would probably work. But if they just got in a relationship and they don't know why this divorce happened, or I really was in this, yeah, you gotta find you first. You gotta take your time to figure out what you want. So yeah, too soon will mess up. You'll mess everybody up then. Everybody will be messed up.
Everybody's messed up.
Everybody.
I think the key also is making sure that you are divorced before you
This one here. This one here.
Are divorced before you start dating. And then I think
that wasn't the question.
I think healing has to be done so you don't repeat the same patterns and you figure out, what happens, especially when there's kids involved. But I also think things happen. You could think, oh, I just met somebody nice and we're hanging out, and then next thing you know, fingers. So
not peace either.
No. Just call it the manicure. The man-a-cure.
Right.
The man that cures.
I like that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Man, that's a good pun.
He can cure anything.
Whatever.
Man, a cure. You want this manicure?
That's the new one, right?
Oh, that's good, Dana. That's good.
Man, y'all funny.
Okay, and I have another one then, and it's something that happened in the book. But I just want to know, why do dads get so emotional or weird when their daughters have their first period? And I believe you both have daughters. You don't want to talk about it. Okay. I just want to know, what is that emotion? Like, what is that makes you go, is it, damn, my baby can get pregnant? Or,
right.
Oh my gosh, my baby's a woman.
Right. I think it's all of the above. It's all of the above. I think it's just the idea that conceptually, I think about, there's some dude that's gonna break her heart or be. Oh, I don't even want to think.
You don't even talk about it. Yeah. Next question.
So next, let's go. Skip.
Yeah.
Absolutely love this conversation. We gotta keep going. I love it.
No, I don't.
I absolutely love it.
Well,
I love how dads react to that.
I don't like you right
It's
well, it's fine.
Otis, how do you feel about it? What did you say, Otis? How do you feel? How do you feel about it?
We choose not to think about, talk about. It's one of those touchy situations when it comes to a daughter. And yeah, I'd rather not think that. Like Malik said, I don't like you right now.
Okay, I have another question, and I'll get off of your girls. So do you think he should have cut the date short? I say no. I mean, without telling why.
You wanted the manicure.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
You wanted the manicure.
Yeah, we're both gonna get manicures.
Wow. Say what?
Y'all's faces.
Why?
This is
Okay, just asking a question. Do you think he really do you think he should have cut it short?
Why should he have cut it short?
Why should he have?
Yeah.
Well, because he had a serious situation at home, and I understand that, you know, when you have kids and stuff involved or something like that, you kind of got to drop what you were doing. I think that was sad that it had to end so early, because imagine what could have happened on that trip. Whew.
Are you okay, Malik?
He's not.
Let's carry on.
Backtrack.
Let's
I don't
carry
think
on.
that question was a good
Just
one.
keep going. Yeah, keep going.
For the guys.
Keep it going.
Say move along, move along.
Move along.
I think he had to. I would have, and
But yeah, respectfully, definitely. You know, for the kid.
I think he had to. It was unfortunate, but
Yeah.
if he would have like been mad about it, then that would have shown. That would have been like a projection of the future. So she was real understanding.
Yeah.
I think he had to, but it sucked because they were having a good old time.
A great time.
Yeah. Well.
Somebody sounds used to manicures.
Last question.
Fast.
And we didn't really talk about this person, but
These were hard today.
they're not hard.
Yeah, they were.
This person's name is Tracy. Do you think that if he's in a situation that he should allow his daughter back into Tracy's life?
Definitely.
So if you're a pad, and you've been gone for a while, do you know what pad is? Do I need to help you? That's called punk ass dad. Pam is a punk ass mom.
But
so
why did
if you are
come out first though? Because we were talking about a mom.
No, I said Pam.
We were talking about a mom, right?
Tracy. Pam is Tracy. I'm trying not to tell everything.
But we were talking about Tracy.
So I said, if you are a pad or a Pam and you've been missing in action for some years, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'm willing to watch my child struggle through anything.
So would you like bash? And I can't,
Never.
I'm gonna say bad mouth.
Never.
I mean, because that's just the same as, in my opinion, bad mouthing, not allowing the kid to see. Because like I said, at the end of the day, that's the daughter and the mother's relationship. And eventually the daughter will figure out the type of mother that she is.
Right. So do you think that the daughter might have figured out 9 years ago what kind of mother that she was? Like, you don't have to bash for them to figure out anything. Like, I know personally, you don't have to say anything for kids to figure it out. Like we said early on, kids are
and that's
smart.
What I'm saying, right?
Very,
exactly.
very smart.
That's what I'm saying. She's eventually going to figure out, you know, who her mom is.
Point taken.
So, you know, allowing her to see her is perfectly okay. Because once you don't allow her to see her, once she gets older, she gonna end up seeing it anyway, because, you know, out of that curiosity. What that most, you know, children face, you know, what's up with my mama, what's up with my dad, you know, things of that nature when they're not there. So, yeah.
My thing with it was, I don't want that other person to ever have the opportunity to say, well, I tried to, but your mama or your daddy wouldn't let me. And then it turns out to be, you're resenting me because I blocked a relationship.
This is getting deep.
Yeah,
we might have some more questions. Maybe it's time for just the truth, because
let's get some truth.
Let's get some truth. Help us just bring it all back together.
Man.
Man.
Well,
what you got, Lee?
The truth. As it's been displayed in the context of what Dana's ambush and parts of the reading that we have all done. men take on the responsibility of raising children. And sometimes
real men
take on the responsibilities of raising their child. And that's being a man. And then on top of that, it's being a parent. So that's a truth that people have to realize. It's interesting, and this is what I hear sometimes, is that men are the dad, women are the parents. And that burns me up, because I'm the type of parent that be at the school and then say, well, where's the mama? Where your mama at? That's what I want to say. That's what I want to say.
Right.
Where your mama at? So I think, I want that truth to be to our audience and to this group. And I think this group is very understanding that, because we have strong role male men in the environment of our children, is that we have to realize that real men do step up to the call and make sure that whether the child's having a period, or they need help with their homework, or they have to take on the ownership of what another parent doesn't do, that we do this job heavy. We're not in and out. But there has been, through society, a lot of men that have given real men, as my brother Otis said, a bad name, as a major component of this book. That regardless of the love and affection and all this that y'all will continue to read, this man is stepping up and he's doing what he's supposed to do. And so that's a truth.
Absolutely. Big ups to Bryce.
Yeah. Right.
Big ups to Bryce. And can I add to that? Because I think that is very important, what you said about real men, but we also have to throw stepdads in there, because stepdad stepped in at the right moment and made situations whole again. And a lot of them don't get the same respect as well, but they have filled voids that they didn't even know that they were filling.
Stepdads are dads.
Bottom line.
So I don't really get heavy into that. That's my stepdad, or I know in the characterization of some families components that child knows their father, and they know that man to be their father, so they say that's dad. But then there's other gentleman that's been there since you were 4 years old, taking you to. You on his insurance. He's taking you to ball games. He's taking you to practices. He's there when you are sick. He's there, the first person there at the school. But then that child still says, "That's dad," and that's Mr. Malik, and that's Mr. Otis. No, Negro, I'm dad too.
That's right. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Let's call it like it is.
The only thing I want to add to that too is that we need to dismantle this myth that black men leave their kids, because I think there's this overwhelming thing that even some Black people buy into, that all Black fathers are, bad. I had this white girl that had her child's father was Black, and she was like, my man takes care of his kids, not like the other Black dudes. And I was like, wait a minute, sister. I'm like, 99% of the Black dudes I know are taking care of their kids, but it's this thing that's been put out that even some of us believe, or like more Black men are in jail than in college. A lot of those things are myths that are used to keep our mind state down. Like, yeah, we're operating in a deficiency, but these Black men are out here taking care of their kids, taking care of other kids. Again, I'm in that situation where
taking care of other niggas' kids.
Right. That's not it. Our Black men are out here doing what they're supposed to do. So
Agreed.
We love y'all, Black men. We love you.
Yes, we do. We love you. We thank you, and we appreciate y'all.
Yes. You're far too kind. You're far too kind. Yeah, but
you want to read it. You want to read it.
Let's go.
You want to read it. You get to see what kind of man Bryce is.
He's fine too. He's super fine.
He's fine, and Tracy is a nugget. The best way I can say it. She's a nugget, but you're gonna have to read.
She's a Pam.
She's a Pam. She's a Pam.
We're not talking about Pams. We're talking about Pams.
She's a Pam.
Okay.
Right. Right.
And there are plenty of Pams too.
Lots of Pams.
Lots
Oh,
of
I
Pams.
know. Oh, lots of Pams. Whew.
Yeah. Mm.
Mm.
Okay.
All right. We had a few moments on here where
Yeah, we did.
See.
Ooh, Lord Jesus.
Great conversations. Great conversations.
Always.
Intelligent people.
All right. Well, thank you. Wait, I hate the way my voice has been sounding, so I've been trying to change it.
Oh.
You for
Oh, so do you have to do the shoulders with the two? Like, is that
Eartha Kitt.
Marcus, darling. Oh, y'all dumb as hell.
I didn't say y'all intelligent.
right? Oh, this you just screwed it up.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Thank you for tuning in to Girl That Book.
Man,
look.
Join us next time and make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification, like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification.
Whoa.
Don't forget to order your book. Don't forget to order your book.
Amazon.
Books are available on Amazon.com. Virgo Girl,
man.
Power Sister series, whatever, whenever, the first book.
The light too bright on man.
You got it though.
Yeah, we see it. We see it. We see it.
Then you go get it.
Please do.
Sitting on the couch.
Right,
Go.
Brought to you by the letter Pam. No, that's a word. I'm sorry. The acronym Pam.
Acronym Pam. Right, exactly. Good deal.
So, Uncle Nearest.
You're right.
Ooh.